Okay, y'all. So let's get into this story time of me having to fight the grizzly bear, big 230 at Walmart. I'm outside in nature, honey, because you got to tell a story like this when you out here in nature. Okay, so let's get to it. At the time, I had a friend. She was my best friend. She is now my ex-best friend. We're going to call her Sarah. The other girl, her name is Big 230. Leading up to why I fought Big 230 is going to be a whole nother story time. I ended up going out there to this place. I drove 19 hours to go beat some ass, and that's what happened. So we go to the Walmart, me and Sarah, right? So we're walking into the Walmart, you know, we're doing us. We're friends as usual, just walking. Sarah, she's paying attention to my body gesture. You know how girls is when you get to walking and stuff like that, and you kind of, you're going to notice it. So Sarah, she was like, hey, Nyla, what's going on? And I was like, that's Big 230. So we're walking here, and then Big 230 and her friends is walking this way. So we're going to walk past each other. So what happened was, while I'm walking, you know, my body gesture changed, and Sarah was like, hey, what's going on? And I was like, that's Big 230. And she was like, that's Big 230. I was like, yeah. So she was like, oh. So Big 230 is walking with another girl. We're not going to name her because she's not that, very much important in this story. But so we're walking or whatever. So me and Big 230, honey, we lock eyes. We lock them eyes, honey, because I know how she is. She ain't no fair fighter, honey. She's not a fair fighter. So I locked eyes with her. She locked eyes with me. She said, Anylah. I said, Big 230. And then while we're still walking, because we're walking, honey, so we're walking, but I'm like this. And she's doing the same thing to me. See, I'm not going to turn my head, because if I turn my head, honey, and I'm not paying attention to my surroundings, honey, she's the type that's going to run up and she's going to hit me. She's going to try to abuse me, and you're not about to get one up on me. So we get to walking, and I see her fix, because she had a hat on and stuff like that. So I see her get to fixing up her wig, like wrapping it up. I'm like, oh, yeah, we definitely about to fight in the Walmart. So then Sarah, she got some mace on her. So I tell her, and it's the grizzly bear mace. So I tell her, I said, Sarah, get that mace ready. Apparently, she ain't hear me. So then we get to walking around the Walmart, because Tinkerbell, the god sister, she needed some tampons because it's her monthly. That's why we go to the Walmart. So now if Tinkerbell was there, this situation would play it out completely different, honey, but she wasn't there. So we go get the tampons or whatever, so we get to walking back. As we're walking back to the checkout, I see Big 230's in there, and she's scoping, honey. She is looking for me. I said, Sarah, there's Big 230. I said, get that mace ready. She never got the mace ready. I told Sarah about, I don't know, I promise y'all, it was under 10 times, but it was close to 10 times. That's one too many damn times if you ask me. I don't know why I got to tell you something. If I tell you something once, honey, you should have had that shit ready. Like, what the fuck? So, and then she knew about Big 230, so I don't understand why she wasn't trying to do what the fuck she needed to do. We're now in the checkout line, right? Like you're in the line, and then it's the conveyor belt where you can just start putting your things on it so that it can, slide on over there, and the lady or the man can just ring it up, put your shit in the damn, in the bag, and then you can go ahead and go about your day. Yeah, so we was right there. I see Big 230. Big 230 sees me, honey. We lock eyes on each other, honey. We lock them eyes, honey. And I whispered on over there to the Sarah. I said, Sarah, without, changing, without looking away from this lady. So I said, Sarah, get that mace ready. Sarah ain't do shit. So then I see Big 230. She get to running like a grizzly bear, honey. I said, Sarah, get that mace ready. Sarah never did nothing. Now I know Big 230. Let me tell you something. Big 230, I see something between her fingers like this. I said, oh, the bitch trying to snake me. So boom, she come up, I come up. We get to hitting each other. Bing, 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 bing. We're right there on each other, honey. Now, when I fight, I want to be the fighter that's close up on your ass, because I want a 1, 2, 3, and I got to go, honey, because I know the police is about to be involved. Bitch, we at Walmart. I know they're about to come. This got to be a quick get in, get the fuck out scenario. So I'm on her ass, and we're fighting. And then Sarah don't do nothing. And I'm looking, and when you can look around, I'm looking around, honey, and Sarah ain't doing shit. She just standing there. She just fucking standing there. And it's pissing me off, because now I don't want to fight Big 230. Now I want to fight Sarah, because bitch, what is you standing there for, honey? So then, growing up as a kid, we was taught one fight, you all fight. That's just how it go. I don't know what the fuck she had going on, but it definitely was not this, honey. So then me and Big 230's fighting, right? We're in that small little area. She grabs me. This is why I don't wear that long 30-inch shit no more, honey. I don't wear that shit that's all the way down there to your cankles and all that shit. Nobody got time for that. So I end up having that shit in my damn head that damn day. Before this, she gave me a quick wig. Let me tell y'all. So Big 230, she gets her hand tangled up in my hair. So while I look down, you know the little you know that little thing right there where it be having all the snacks for the kids to eat, for the kids to get, things like that. Honey, I see that somebody put a skillet over there. I said, oh, well, that was the universe talking to me, because now I got a skillet. So I grabbed the skillet, y'all. I got the skillet. So now, while she got me by my hair and she's trying to hit me, I got the skillet. I'm bing, 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 bing. I'm swinging, but it ain't hitting nothing. And I'm like, damn, how I get so goddamn light? Y'all, I look and the skillet pieces off, honey. I just got a goddamn handle. The motherfucking skillet broke on my ass. I said, damn. Well, there goes my damn weapon. So then now she's pissed that I done got a weapon on her ass. So now she trying to yank me by my hair, honey. She's trying to yank me. Now here's the thing, how people fuck up, honey. When somebody got you by your hair, you don't sit there and go away, honey. You gonna fuck yourself up, honey. You heard it here first. You gonna fuck yourself up. You don't do that. You run into the bitch. You run into the bitch. Because why? She's not expecting you to run into her. If you go ahead and go back, honey, that's how you get the bald spots and how the damn braids and shit be coming out y'all head, honey. I will tell you something. Ain't none of them tracks come out my head. I was sitting there like, damn. As much hair as this bitch was pulling, I thought I would have been bald. I thought the floor would have been covered with goddamn tracks, but it wasn't. Because I was going to pick up my bundles. They crazy. I spent too much money on them, honey. I was definitely going to pick them bitches up. I ain't lying. We're in the middle. You know, the part where you can leave and get to your car. People can walk in. And, you know, this is the Walmarts where it had, like, the little toy, like the little play center. They had a nail salon in there. They had a hair salon in there. All that shit in there, honey. While she's pulling me out there to the middle piece, because I'm going crazy on this bitch. She's not expecting little old me to have all this power that I have. So she's trying her hardest to flip me, y'all. Like, she's trying to mollywop my ass. She can't, honey. She can't. So then her friend that was with her friend decides to try to jump in. So then that's when Sarah decides to just, I don't know, be a helping hand, lend a helping hand. I don't fucking know. So she comes in and she pushes the girl. Now she gives the girl a good Dragon Ball Z push because the bitch flew. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, the bitch really fucking flew. The bitch flew from where they bag your stuff up at, honey. She pushed her from there and the girl flew all the way over there to the other wall by the restroom. She flew there and she kind of fell and I kind of got startled because I said, damn, did she knock her ass out? Bitch, how you over here pushing folks? You can't even still come jump in on the original fight. So now we're still sitting up there fighting, y'all, and everybody in Walmart, I'm talking about from the employees to the customers, is just sitting there like, well, damn, because it's so much of a good fight. They just sitting there like, damn, like this big Wolverine looking bitch should have been handling this little ass girl, but she can't handle her. She can't get this girl down. This girl ain't bleeding. This girl ain't, it ain't, well, I was bleeding. I had broke my thumb, but I'm gonna get into that. I mean, my thumbnail, I'm getting to that though. So, it's just not working. The things that she's doing is not just doing anything for her, honey. And I remember some men in Walmart was like, hey, y'all stop. And then we're up on the thing where it's like the shampoo, it's the shampoo bottles, and then it's the conditioner, then it's like some moisturizer. You know the little stand that they have so they can show off their products to the display stand? My little ass is on this side. So, honey, it's a big thing right here. It's me, and then it's her on this other side, honey. Then Sarah wants to come over there because Walmart security is on the way. So then Sarah comes running over there because the girl got me by my hair at the top right here. We can't move. So she has me by my hair, honey. She's trying to pull my head down, honey. Y'all, this bitch is sitting here like this, like she's trying to kick my shit. That bitch was trying to break my face. That bitch was trying to have me swallow my teeth. That bitch was trying to bust open every fucking thing. But she couldn't get me. And I'm gonna be honest. When that bitch was kicking her damn foot, honey, I heard all the wind echo behind that motherfucker. It was like a train, honey. It was like an airplane. It was like a jet, honey. You can hear the power behind it. You sure in the fuck can. But she couldn't get me though. So then Walmart security come over. And at this point, Big 230 has me by my hair like this. Like, it's like right here. And then Sarah, she comes and put her hand right up under Big 230 hand and right up on my scalp, honey. I'm like, what? Both of these bitches about to pull my hair out? Damn. Sarah told Big 30, she said, let her hair go. Big 230 was like, bitch, move. Sarah was like, let her hair go. And Big 230 was like, bitch, move before I hit you. And Sarah was like, bitch, I don't give a fuck about getting hit. Clearly you do, bitch. Clearly you fucking do. Because this fight was about 5 fucking minutes, bitch, and you ain't jumped in not one time. You didn't sacrifice your skin not one time, bitch. You didn't sacrifice your hair not one time. You didn't sacrifice shit, bitch. At this point, you should have been the fucking cameraman. So then she was like, I don't give no fuck about getting hit. Big 230, she was like, bitch, I hit you. So then she was like, I don't give no fuck about getting hit. I ate my uncle's hits when I was younger. And then at this point now, Walmart security is there. She grabbed, because her hat is off her head, y'all. Her purses and shit is on the ground. So she go pick her shit up, she run. I'm trying to run. She's running this way. I'm trying to run this way, honey. So in the process of me running, this motherfucker grabbed by my arm, y'all. And I yanked. I said, come on. And I heard my shoulder pop. I heard that motherfucker say, like it was loud. They grabbed me and they had fucking handcuffed me with the damn, is it a zip tie? Is that what I'm thinking of? A zip tie? It was like real thick. It was white. A zip tie, y'all. And then they was talking about some, I got to stay there until the police get there. I said, what the fuck did I do? Lady who was ringing me up, the lady had came over there. She said, hey, wait a minute. I was ringing her up and she said that the girl had swung off first and that girl started defending herself. So then the store manager comes over. Now, I seen this motherfucker all the time, damn near every day, honey, because I knew him, he knew me. He just didn't know what my name was. He was like, he came, had this story with me, talking about some, yeah, I'm not going to press charges against you or anything like that. But I see you coming here all the time. You spend about $500 a day in here. You know, we always see you. You always are so nice. I've never had a problem with you before, but I'm going to currently have to block you from coming here. You cannot step on this premises. You cannot come in this store or on this parking lot. And if you do, you will be going to jail. I said, what the fuck did I do? All I did was defend myself. And he said he understands that and I was right for doing what I was doing. But the fact that I broke some of their property, I can't come back. So a bitch runs up on me and I'm defending myself in your fucking store. And you want to kick me out because I broke a skillet that was going to break anyway, honey? Make it make sense. So yeah, y'all, I got kicked out for that shit. So the police had came. They was talking about they was going to lock me up because I wouldn't give them certain information that they wanted. Illegal shit like my social security number. Fuck, you need my social security number for, sir. You have my driver's license. All that information is connected to the driver's license. So why do you need my social security number for? Why do you need all that for? For what? Everything is current. Everything is current. That's it. You want to contact me, you're going to do that by mail. My address is current, honey. But no, he was on some shady shit. I didn't like that shit. I didn't know. Y'all keep looking around because I don't know. I'm in the nature and we got crazy looking animals back here. And I don't want to get ate, honey. I don't want to be my last story time to be my last story time, honey. I don't want that. So yeah, y'all. So that's what happened. So then the officer was asking me like, hey, do you know what her name is? And I was like, no. I do know. I still know what her real name is, honey. I was gonna say something, shut up. But yeah, I told him, I said I don't know who she was. So then he tried to write me a citation, y'all. He tried to write me a fucking citation for sitting up here fucking up Walmart's a fucking skillet from Walmart. And I knocked over maybe half of the rack of the fucking display rack of products for some shit. I didn't break it. What I'm paying for some shit for that I didn't break, honey? I didn't break that, honey. Her face broke the damn skillet. What the fuck you mad at me for? Charge her face. I thought that's what you was supposed to do, not me, her. Yeah, I was bleeding because when I was done, honey, I looked down, there was plenty blood dripping. I'm like, damn, where the bitch get me at? But I had acrylics on at the time. I had a French tip, honey, and I promise you, my nail had cut all the way through, like all the way. It was on my thumb, and it had cut it, like broke it right in the middle. And I'm talking about broke so bad that half of my nail, like only up here from the cuticle to halfway down, was still there, and then the rest was split. Like it came off, like it fucking came off, and it was bleeding because yeah. But I hit that bitch hard. I was hitting that bitch hard. She crazy. I didn't have a knot. I didn't have a busted lip, a broken nose. I didn't have a scratch on my face. I didn't have a bruise. I didn't have none of that shit. And then the bitch had the audacity, Big 230. Let me tell y'all, then why the fuck Big 230 was playing on my phone the whole fucking night? Now, this bitch way older than me. At the time, I was like 22, and Big 230 had to be about 29, 30 maybe. So, y'all, the lady is older than me, but had the audacity to be calling my fucking phone all night, talking about, and that's why you got knocked out. Honey, I didn't get knocked out. I thought people would get knocked out, like, just get knocked out, like, need help. They got the noodle legs and shit like that, honey. You couldn't get me on the ground. What is you talking about? How you knock me out, honey? You ain't do no damage to me. None. I'm light bright, honey. You gonna see the shit on me, honey. I ain't got not a scar, not a lick of that shit on me. So, yeah, y'all, I was sitting up there fighting her for that, honey. And, as far as me and Sarah, honey, when we had made it back to Milwaukee, honey, because I told you I traveled 19 hours to go fight the girl prior. I'm gonna do that story time separate of why I was out there in the first place. But me and Sarah and Tinkerbell, we had rode back down there to Milwaukee, that long ass trip, and Tinkerbell was mad at Sarah. I was mad at Sarah because I told Tinkerbell exactly what happened. Now, Sarah was like, oh, I wish, I shoulda. No, bitch, you shoulda, coulda, woulda, did it. You shoulda did it. You shoulda did it. That's it. So she never did anything. So everybody was pissed off at her because of that. And then after that, she felt like she had to prove herself, I guess, for the remaining portion of our friendship, honey. But it took me years. I was blind to see that, you know, that's not what friends do. Whether one fight, y'all fight, that's just how I was raised. That's just how it go down. One take a L, we both gonna take a L. Because I'll be damned if I let my sister, whether she winning or she losing, honey, I'm jumping in. You crazy. But when we made it to Milwaukee, we had went over there to Sarah's mom's house. So we over there and we talking to her about it. Yo, why Sarah had the audacity to tell her mama that we jumped Big 230? Where? Because it wasn't at Walmart, bitch. It was not at Walmart. Not that fight I just had with Big 230, honey. I don't know what fights you talking about. Y'all, she had the audacity to lie to her mom. And her mom was sitting there like, see, that's how I raised y'all. One fight, y'all fight. Her mom is preaching this shit, but Sarah is not even practicing what her mother is preaching to her. I said, wow, I can't make this shit up. But y'all, that was my story time of how I fought Big 230 over there in the Walmart, back of the city bus, having ass bitch. That's what the fuck happened. You know, people who feel like they need a rematch or a part 2 or something like that, them be the type of people that lost the fight, honey. Them be the people that lost the fight. If ain't nobody told you this, honey, this is what it is. If a motherfucker say they want a rematch, honey, it's because they feel like they lost that fight, honey. That's what happened. Other than that, I just want to say the other story time of what led me up to getting out there to go fight her friend, that led me to fight her. Stick around. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. If this is your first time here on my channel, I just want to say hello. My name is Anylah Banks, and I don't have it all them screws and them bolts that people be having in their head, honey. I don't have them. They are missing, or I was never born with them. I don't have sense. I can't pronunciate a lot of shit here, and I have some really great story times. If you don't believe me, go head on over to my TikTok. It's the same name, Anylah Banks, honey, and you will see for yourself. But I'm going to start making longer story times and putting like the full thing here. I'm gonna give a teaser over there on this TikTok, and then I'm come here on the YouTube and say the full story, because you know y'all like hearing me talk. Y'all like to hear my story time. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe if you haven't already. Join the Banks game. I would appreciate it if you do so. And like this video, share this video with your family and friends. Comment down below what type of friend you think Sarah is. Let me know your opinions on Sarah's ass. And until next time, Banks game, bye. Wait a minute. Let me say something before I go, y'all. Big 230, if you're watching this, I just want to say hello. Hello, Big 230. Hello, honey. Thought I forgot about you. Thought you got one up on my little ass, bitch. No, you did not. No, you didn't. Because I'm blessed and highly favored, honey. As I am, as I always will be. Better remind yourself. You better ask yourself, honey. That's why you're mad at me in the first place, honey, because I'm blessed and highly favored.